Hi, Kelly Barb and your team from the University of Calgary, UCM Ministries. So glad to be able to celebrate with you in this way on your 30th anniversary. Deeply appreciate the work that you have done through the years, Kelly and Barb, in influencing so many folks to know the life of Jesus and to pursue Him. Thanks for being a presence on the campuses and showing the love of Christ and working alongside of all their colleagues and friends in such a fine way.
Hello, everyone. Bob Osborne here. I just want to add my congratulations to you, Kelly, and the whole team on the 30th year of UCM. Of course, I spent 3 years with you on a part-time basis, providing spiritual direction to staff and students and generally participating in the life of UCM. And I really appreciated the people I got to know, being with you for that time. So many wonderful students and staff, and experiencing the heartbeat of what you do on campus. So to Kelly and the team, congrats and God bless.
So excited to be celebrating 30 years of UCM. Kelly, I am so thankful for you and your life. When I gave my life to Jesus in 2015, I immediately went to the U of C after that, and I got brought into spiritual family. And Kelly, you and Barb and the kids have just meant so much to me in my faith walk. Having consistent worship and prayer times on campus grew me in faith and strengthened me. I can genuinely say I love Jesus more and more every day on campus. In a time when people walk away from the faith, I was growing in love with Him in passion and zeal in my walk with the Lord. And so thank you for cultivating such a safe place for me to grow and explore my faith and tell people about Jesus. And thank you for doing it all in family.
Hello, my name is Crystal Hoff, and I was a chaplain at Mount Royal from September 2012 to June 2014-ish. And I just loved the cross-faith interactions that I got to have while I was there. I think the greatest gift that I really received through my time with UCM is just learning what it means to welcome people. And it really was a season for me in softening my edges. And there's a line from a book, I'm so sorry I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is, that has really stuck with me. And I think UCM gave me the opportunity to really embody it. And it's the basic question of human existence is whether there's welcome at the heart of things. Congrats to UCM for 30 years and praying for God's continued guidance and blessing.
Kelly, I didn't know you 30 years ago, but I know that the work that you've done and the time that you've spent with the students that you've been with has made you an incredible man. I know that you've learned from them, you've loved on them, they've loved on you, and their experiences have become your experiences. And I'm so happy now at this point to consider you one of my good friends. So thank you. Thank you for all that you've done for UCM and for what you are to me in my life. And may God bless you and keep you now and forever.
Hey, congratulations, Kelly, on 30 years of ministry.
Kelly, we have always admired your faithfulness and your steadiness. And I think, if any of us can be told anything about years of ministry, these are the two things that we should all be pushing towards. So we're so grateful to know you and to be doing ministry together.
We're looking forward to 30 more years. God bless you.
Hi, my name is Craig Murray, and I'm currently a pastor on Vancouver Island. But 10 years ago, in 2016, I joined the UCM team, working alongside Kelly and Art. Back then, it was the three of us as chaplains, with a broader team doing amazing work in the universities around Calgary. UCM, which is just this amazing hub of invitation and relationship to students who are brand new in context. So many of them first year, getting into a new context, many a new city, and they're just trying to make sense of what faith means in this new context. And the way that Kelly and Art and I got to join them in offering a home away from home, a safe spiritual home for them, was just an incredible privilege, and one that I will carry with me for my whole life. It was such a joy to know these folk.
What does UCM mean to me? It's a spiritual community, a Christian community in the heart of our post-secondary institutions here in this city. And I first became involved as a chaplain and then served on the board. And over time, I've really come to see UCM as a place where students and faculty and staff, as well as outside friends, are welcomed onto our campus there where they can be encouraged in their faith and strengthened in their faith, and they can get to know one another. As a professor, I can't always make it to the well, but when I do, I leave always inspired because I see students reading scripture together, praying together, encouraging each other in very powerful ways, and sometimes simple, but sincere and genuine ways that I find very inspiring. UCM intentionally seeks to give students a place to belong, a place to grow, a place where faith is not something separate from campus life, but is actually something that can give shape to the whole. University Campus Ministries is a gift. It's a gift to me. It's a gift to our students. It's a gift to the chaplains who serve pastorally and missionally on our campuses.
Hello, my name is Jessie Kung, and I was involved with UCM from 2018 to 2021. And during that time, I was one of the club leaders on state campus in a little Christian club called Ignite. Now, 2018 was a very interesting year for me because it was my second year of university, but for my entire first year, I had really not been practicing my faith at all or taking it seriously. But despite that, there was a little flame deep down inside of me that knew that God was real and that He loved me. So one day, someone invited me to Convergence. And through Convergence, I met the chaplain at State. His name is Art Kong. And if you know Art, you know that he loves coffee and he loves people. So we went for coffee. And after that, I started attending the Ignite Club meetings. And it was really also, that alone was very pivotal, being a part of a community of people who genuinely cared about my life and wanted me to be a part of their lives. It just really facilitated this environment where I was able to grow in fellowship with these people and take my faith seriously and just grow closer to God and rediscover my love for Christianity.
Happy 30th anniversary UCM. It's been such a gift to be a part of the team during my time there. I would say that one of the ways that UCM impacted me a lot was through allowing me to experience God's grace in a really painful personal season. What also comes to mind is the analogy that Henry Nouwen uses when he talks about the wounded healer. And I think that UCM created a space in which I can minister from places of wounding and experiencing God's healing personally, but also extending that to others. And I think that that's such a beautiful gift that UCM provides for people to show up as they are and encounter Christ's love in their own pain as He journeys with them towards healing. So thank you so much for impacting me in these ways. I miss you all, and I wish you all a great celebration, and I wish I could be with you in person.
Hello, University Campus Ministries. My name is Doug Frederick. I pastored in Calgary from 2005 to 2014 at Church in the Hills, now Journey Church. Some of the very best moments that I had in my almost 10 years in Calgary was when I drove on to the University of Calgary campus, visited Kelly in his office, walked the campus, seen how the students were responding to Kelly and to the ministry, not just at University of Calgary, but Mount Royal. There's such a depth and a width to the ministry of UCM. I remember Jim Bradford said once, if God was only going to give you 1 square kilometer, where would that be? And he said it has to be the campus for the greatest influence and impact anybody could have. Thanks for having 30 years of amazing impact in Calgary and across Canada. God bless you, UCM. Have a great party.
Congratulations, Kelly, on 30 years at UCM. Who knew that you would be around so long? Anyways, congrats. Well done.
Hi, Kelly. Congratulations on 30 years at University of Calgary. That's amazing. Hard to believe. You and I overlapped for 17 of those years, and I always admired the role and presence that you represented at University of Calgary.
Hi, my name's Sean. I just want to say it has been wonderful to work with UCM on campus. Kelly has been involved with the friendship program, and I've been involved with the friendship program. But in the last probably 4 or 5 years, both Kelly and Barb have really jumped in, and it has just been terrific. The number of students that we've been able to serve, bless, and love from around the world is amazing. I'm just so thankful. I feel like I'm alone on campus ministering to the world at times, but not so now because of the ministry of UCM. So UCM has been involved in reaching the world. I'm very thankful.
Hello, everybody. Rick McCollum here, the director of the University of Calgary Navigator Ministry. Just a privilege for me to offer my congratulations to Kelly and Barb and the team at UCM for this, their 30th anniversary milestone. And I just want to commend you guys for your faithful presence, your love for students here in this place. Most people don't realize that this is the 60th anniversary of UFC 2026. That means for half its existence, UFC has been blessed by the ministry of UCM. I just think that's so wonderful. I love you guys. Here's to another 30 years of ministry.
Hey folks, it's Jeremy Klossis, and I'm the founder and editor of The Sprawl here in Calgary. And congratulations UCM on 30 years. I know for myself and many others who encountered UCM in college and university, it was very significant and formative. Just being able to connect with Kelly and a community of Christians that were meeting regularly, it does really set you on the path for what's ahead. And I look back on that and I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for Kelly. I'm grateful for all the connections that I made during that time and the relationships I still have today because of those experiences through UCM. So congrats on 30 years, and here's to the next bunch.
Congratulations, Kelly and the entire UCM team on 30 years of ministry. I've been blessed by many ways through ministry, both on campus and off. It was the first time I really got to lead worship in a public setting. Got to go on the Casas por Cristo trip to the Dominican Republic. and I've stayed in touch and support your ministry now even afterwards. So blessings on you guys and congratulations on 30 years.
Mark Buchanan here. Happy anniversary, UCM. Last 12 or 13 years, I've worked a little bit with Kelly and his team, and it's been an incredible privilege during my time in Calgary. Two things really stand out about UCM and Kelly and the way the team works. One is their spirit of hospitality. They really, truly welcome students where they are, how they are. They create a place of belonging for them, and I've loved being part of that and watching that happen. And the second is a real heart for discipleship. They are committed to both the people on the team and the people that they're reaching to and whose lives they're touching in the schools in the University of Calgary. They're really, really wanting them to grow, to go deep, to go further, to feel known. So thank you, bless you, happy anniversary.
Hey everybody, my name is Phil Odd. I had the distinct privilege of serving on the UCM team under the wonderful leadership of Kelly Johnson. And I was saying to Marissa the other day, I remember thinking when I was at the university, not long after being there, this is why I entered ministry. When I went into Bible school way back in 1996, this is the heart of why I entered ministry. And being a part of UCM brought me back to the heart of ministry, to why I felt called to it in the first place. And it was so meaningful to me. It was an absolute joy to serve the students, staff, and faculty at the University of Calgary, and certainly to do so under the incredible leadership of my friend Kelly Johnson. I fully support Kelly and the UCM team and the incredible work that they do, and I count it such a joy and honor to be able to record this video tonight and send greetings to you. Grace and peace to you all.
Congratulations, UCM, on celebrating 30 years of impacting lives. My name is Sarah Singer, and I met Kelly Johnson at Mount Royal College back in the year 2000. I had signed up to go to Mexico over the school break, and little did I know that most of the students that attended were Christian. I was not a Christian myself, so it was a whole new experience for me. Over the next year and a half, I attended another UCM Mexico trip. I started to attend the worship services at lunch, had a lot of discussion with my new Christian friends, and the Holy Spirit broke down the walls that I had created, and I gave my life and my heart to Jesus. I am so incredibly grateful for all the care and the love that UCM has poured into me personally and helping change the trajectory of my life.